second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, I want it in the worst way. And fuck what the church say, they hating on the wordplay. They'd rather see me serve plates, I'm in a fucking rat race. Everybody a criminal, ain't no telling what their bad way. I'm stuck in my bad ways, rhymes pay, I'm here every day, feel like my birthday, not just once a year. I'm trying to win, fuck a loss, so I use everything I was taught. You got luck on your side, I got the man who carried the cross and the eye of the tiger. Not in hell but on fire, the game sold, I got bias. Money talk, don't get tired, I'm like a nigga with no legs, I can't stand for the losing. I came to win in this bitch. Fuck I look like, homie. Never scared, I'm everywhere the money at. If you hating on my money, Jack, kiss me where they never sunny yet. I can't let you beat me easy, my nigga, that's no good. I'm going hard in the paint, put that shit on my hood. It's Tiger, man, give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. 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 This that hustle life, this that hustler's life, this what hustlers like, we keep our hustle tight. This that hustle life, this that hustler's life, this what hustlers like, we keep our hustle tight. When you see your moment, you go and get that. That's what hustlers do, plus we only trust in you. Different from them other dudes, I am not the same. I duck you out if I lose, and you tell me good game, cause only good if I win. Just being real, I pretend, I got a circle of friends that'll say it again. So get your money, get your money, get your money, huh? Get your money, get your money, get your money, huh? It's Tiger, man, give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose,
I had to go long, man.
Scared money don't make no what?
I came in and I got a nice little log right there. Nice little log, man. Nice little log right there. We'll see if it lasts. We'll see if it lasts. That was funny, man. The chat. Ow! Brandon, what's going on? Chris, Trevor, who we got, man? I came in today and I started the stream a little late and everyone's like, oh, we go to 25K now? We go to 23? 30? You guys crack me up on a day-to-day basis, man. On a day-to-day basis. You guys, it never fails to amaze me. Oh, man. Guys, to do some como sa. Chill out, man. Chill out, man. Chill out. Anyways, Bitcoin 36,600. I announced right in the beginning of the stream here that I took a long, so we'll see how that plays out. I'll probably round trip this right now. We'll see. But anyways, 36,500. Oh man. Anyways, we'll see where Bitcoin ends up, but yeah, we were right down here at 35,878. We will see where Bitcoin kind of ends up. Now, the question for today is, you know, where is Bitcoin going to end up, right? Screw this 1 hour candle. I don't know this 1 hour candle. I don't know, we just got some news or something right here, but Bitcoin just got a nice little 1 hour candle up. Probably going to retrace the whole thing. So we'll see. But what's the next big move, right? As we're pressed against that 38K resistance, which has been kind of a pain in the ass. It's been a little bit of a pain in the ass. All right, so I think it's going to continue to be the pain in the ass. 38 to 40K is going to be a pain in the ass, probably for a little bit. In my personal opinion, it's going to take a few tries to get through it, which is all fun and dandy. But, you know, we'll see. What's going on, Nola? Good to see you, Fahid. We got Laura. We got All is the End. We got Mr. Jake the Snake. The fake ETF news again? No way. Could someone tell me this, then? Did we get fake ETF news again? Oh, my Lord. I love the fake ETF news, man, because it's, you know what the fake ETF news does is it scares people, right? Not that it's actually like bullish, but it just makes people think, oh shit, I don't want to miss out on the real news, you know? But anyways, yeah, I took a long right there in the beginning of the stream. I had to. The chat was way too bearish. And boom, we got a nice $500 candle right to the upside right there. That was nice. That was nice. But yeah, we'll see. I'm long, and I don't know if it's going to last. Maybe I got stopped out in the beginning of the stream. Maybe I got stopped out down here or something, but we'll see. But that was nice. That was nice. Anyways, kind of just hang out with people in the chat. There's nothing really going on today. Today's kind of a really more of a pullback day for the altcoin market. Basically, Bitcoin here just at 36,562. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. And, you know, this was a time where it would perfectly just be so good. Where I go on X and everyone's bearish. I go on Discord, everyone's bearish. I don't say anything, right? I just kind of chill out. That would be a perfect time for some news to come out, just randomly. As Bitcoin comes and tests this kind of low trend line, you know, that everyone's drawing. George is drawing this trend line as we keep just making higher lows and higher highs. But every single time we get a red candle, it's the end of the freaking world, right? It's like the world is ending, and you know, we're never gonna go up again. Every time we get a red candle, and Bitcoin continues just to make higher lows. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if everyone's just so emotional because everyone has way too much invested in the market than they can afford to lose. Where every green candle we're bullish, every red candle we're bearish, and it's just a flip flop every single freaking day. Instead of just doing some como sa, right? Doing some yoga stretch. I did some stretching this morning. It was great. It was fantastic. But I guess that's also the market too. Is just the constant flip flop. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Mike, price action. Let's go, man. We got some price action this morning, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just emotions, and I think it just goes to show that where Bitcoin is. This is such a big psychological level, and that's what we've been like. This 38K level is so important, and I think you can see it based off the emotions on the day-to-day process, right? We have a green day. Look, Bitcoin's green today. Watch it go back to 38K today. Everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, look at the Bitcoin! I am back in the 48K waiting room." Where this morning, right? This morning, Bitcoin's right at support, of course. Bitcoin comes back down to the support where it's bounced off of 4 times, and everyone, "Wow, where is Bitcoin gonna go? 23? It's going to 23, isn't it? It is going to 23. I know it is." Right? and just the constant emotion, and guys, just chill out. We're gonna see swings. We're gonna see up and down moves on a day-to-day basis. We've already seen it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times here for Bitcoin over the last like 4 days of just going up and down between 35K and 38K, just over and over again, right? So, you know, ultimately, we'll see what happens. But, you know, once again, we go to that 38K level, and the 38 to 40K level, man, it's big, right? This is the psychological level where we really started that Luna crash dump, right? So this is where I think a lot of retail is actually looking to take profits, because I think that's where a lot of retail really like stopped buying after the bear, really started to believe the bear market was coming. This is where everyone started to believe the bear market was coming, right? This 38 to 40K 8K level. Once we broke this, I think everyone was kind of like, okay, this isn't looking too good. We're probably going lower, right? And I think this is why this is such a big level. So you have a lot of people taking profits because this is where they entered. You have a lot of people just looking at it as a simple, like, just very big weekly resistance and monthly resistance level. And you also have, just like on the other side, you have all the news coming out, right? You have the ETF news, you got the halving coming up soon. So you got both sides just fighting with each other, right? And it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle between the bulls and the bears up here. And more than likely what happens with those type of battles is Bitcoin kind of just goes sideways. And I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of just chop sideways below this level for a little bit, and kind of just chopped in here, which, you know, what does that mean for altcoins? I don't know what that means for altcoins at this point, but, you know, Pretty big level, man. Let's see. Tell the phones to stop ringing. Yeah, Frank, I'll tell the phones to stop ringing, man. It's not time to work. It's time to come in and Habibis. Habibis. It looks like Bitcoin wicked up. Whatever news came out looks like it was fake. So Habibis. Habibis. We must cook our halal. And we must, maybe we let the bears have a little bit of a couple days. We let them have their win and they have their parade. And once they are so convinced we go below 30, we bring it back up. we let them have a little days. Mike, would someone buy during the Ring doorbell? Seriously, man, the doorbell here is so, it's like, it's the most annoying doorbell probably in the history of the world. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm watching this, right? So try to kind of find a time where Bitcoin's done something like this, and we've compared this to 2020 many, many times, right? Many, many times. As long as Bitcoin kind of just has kept holding the higher lows, right? You guys can see we've just held the higher lows structure up to this point, right? That hasn't changed. If this does change, obviously we'll cover it, and that's probably a good point where Bitcoin probably loses this and probably ends up being maybe a little weak for a little bit. But at the moment, we're holding this, and we've compared this time, at least into this point. Once again, this could change tomorrow or even today. But we go back to 2020, and we've compared this time to right here, where Bitcoin broke from that 12K resistance, right? This massive resistance level at 12K, right? This was like the bear market start, very similar to the Luna crash. And then we came up in the summer, right, of 2019. We found resistance here. And then we came up again right here, found resistance. And it was when we broke this level. When we broke this level, you can sense that there was a little bit of a trend shift, right? And from that point, the higher lows just kind of flowed in, right? So if we're going to continue to repeat like we did in 2020, where we broke out at a big level and then we just kind of made higher lows, we're not expecting to make any new low lows. If we make some lower lows, then obviously then we throw this away and we look at a different time scale. But from this point, we've just continued to make the higher lows, very similar to all these little consolidations here from 2020. And we go back to Bitcoin now, and we still see, right, that higher low structure after breaking out of the big 30K level that we couldn't break for ages. So fine for now, right? Fine for now, right? The emotions are gonna get really, really big at this level, because this is a level. This is where a lot of people are probably break even, right? So there's a lot of, should I get out at break even, or should I continue to hold? Should I sell now to buy lower? But what if it goes higher, right? There's a lot of emotions happening right here. And you can see it in the chart, man. The big spikes up and the big spikes down and spikes down and spikes up and spikes down and spikes up. You can see it in the chart. A lot of emotions. You can see it in the chat. A lot of emotions. But at the end of the day, my philosophy right now is, when it comes to Bitcoin, I ain't selling my spot Bitcoin before the ETF approval, but definitely not before the halving. Because historically, that's not been a good idea. So that's the way I'm looking at it. Altcoins, you can do whatever you want to do with altcoins. Everyone has a different strategy when it comes to altcoins. It's different, right? They're much more volatile. If you want to hodl them, you want to hodl them. If you want to swing trade them, you want to swing trade them. If you want to scalp them, you want to scalp them. Whatever you do with altcoins. But for Bitcoin, I ain't selling my spot Bitcoin before the halving. I ain't selling my spot Bitcoin before the ETF. And I'm looking to add on any type of dips. And we do say that dips are gifts for Bitcoin. Okay? That's my philosophy. That's what I'm going with. And up until this point, that's been the correct call. So I'm going to continue with that thought process until something seems like it's changed, which until this point, it doesn't really seem like anything's changed just yet. So let's do this. Guys, do some Como Sa. Don't be flipping your bias every day. That's what makes me feel like I need a break from this market sometimes, because just the constant roller coaster of emotions, a bunch of teenage girls. Just chill out, right? The world's not ending, and the world's not, going into, full blown parabolic mode just yet, right? We're kind of on the grind up phase, and during the grind up phase, you're going to see big pullbacks, you're going to see big pumps, but it's more of a slow trajectory in the beginning than the 20, 30 X's that everyone's looking for, right? Panic Seller said, I'm not selling my altcoins. Listen, that is perfect. For me, that is fine if that's your strategy. I ain't going to hate on you for it, man. Let's see. 20 crossed the 50 in early October. Been moving up since. Trend is your friend, dorks. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint. Clint, this is why I love Clint. This is why I love Clint. I love everyone who was in the chat. I was asked, who's my favorite people in the chat? I was asked, who's my favorite people in the chat? And I'm not going to name names because everyone will get hurt that they're not on the list, okay? But you know who I said is my favorite person in the chat? I said Clint, And I won't give my top 5 list. But Clint was number 1. You know why? Because Clint just says it how it is. He says it how it is. The 20 crossed the 50. You know what I mean? The 20 crossed the damn 50. Oh, my Lord. I'm just looking for a 20x average for my portfolio. 20x average? Well, I'll tell you right now, you're probably not going to get that if your majority of your portfolio is in Bitcoin. Like, I'm cool with that. I for my risk tolerance, I prefer to have a good amount of Bitcoin and get less returns with less risk. That's just me. I know everyone's not like that. Maybe you want to 50x your whole portfolio. That's fine, right? Everyone's got different strategy and whatever. Jordan is shilling Tesla next. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. I think Franco's going to be a little butthurt that he's not my favorite. But, and Mike Hofrika and all the homies in the chat. Anyways, what else can we talk about today? What was this, guys? Did we get some news right here? Like, obviously, I'm not really on the website here, but something not that important must have happened right here. That was just like a random spike. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's quick liquidations. I don't know. But something must have happened right there. It's not holding that, so I assume it's not really anything that spectacular of news, if there was any type of news. Anyways, what else do we got? What else do we got? What else do we got? Total, right? Total finding a little bit of headwinds here, which I guess is fine. I guess like any pullback to total down to 1.26 trillion is fine, which, 6% pullback on total market cap, right? Retesting the previous high, anything like that is fine. It's not the end of the world. And honestly, I always like to say this, if you're bullish, right? So if you're bullish over the course of time, like I said, pullbacks are gifts, because at the end of the day, the more time and the better prices that you have before things really get crazy is actually a gift. So I know we all want things to go up in a straight line, but I think all of us at the same time, right, would mind buying things at a little bit of discount. So maybe total gets a little pullback down to here. Maybe it doesn't, right? Maybe something crazy happens right here when we're right at support, right? It wouldn't surprise me. I've seen Bitcoin do crazy things, crazy things, right? When the sentiment starts to get shit and everyone's calling for 25K again, and I've seen Bitcoin do some crazy things, but that's a little of the hopium, right? That's kind of hoping for something to happen here. In the grand scheme of things, right? You look across the market, and some decent pullbacks on altcoins. Some of them really haven't pulled back that much. In all reality, like some of them are kind of just like in little consolidations at the highs. Some of them have pulled back a little bit more than others, right? But in reality, not like the craziest thing in the world. It's more so kind of like you look at some of these alts, you kind of just like doing little upwards accumulation, right? It's not anything too crazy, really, right? I mean, some of them have gotten pretty big pullbacks. I know, let's see. What has pulled back a lot? Sol. Actually, I mean, even this 20% pullback, like that happens like every week. Like that's a 20% pullback is normal, right? Like we just had a 20% pullback here, a 20% pullback here, right? I mean, these 20% pullbacks seem pretty normal in the trend. Like this whole uptrend for Sol, we've seen 4 20% pullbacks. And we're at 20% pullback right now. So,
I've been knowing him not a fave cause fried shrimp.
Of course, man, you like fried shrimp. How could you be a fave
fried shrimp
if you like fried shrimp?
Fried shrimp, fried shrimp, fried shrimp, fried shrimp, fried shrimp, fried shrimp.
Bruh.
Show what the fried shrimp. Oh, Mike, by the way, I saw your super chat yesterday at the end for $10. I did beat you in the bet. I told you to keep it and just buy some Wojak with it, man. But you sent me it anyway, so you know, in Vegas, I'll have to get you 1 or 2 beers, man, when we go. But I wanted you to buy Wojak with it, man. But you know, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do it the opposite way. I got to buy you 1 or 2 beers in Vegas in 2025. Who else we got? Let it play out. I let it play out. If you want to do it again, we can do it again. Let me know. I can play it again, man. What else we got? What else we got, man? So let's look through what else is going on in the markets here. S&P, a little bit of pullback in the pre-market, but it's back to green. So you got the S&P that's green, you got the NASDAQ that's continuing up, Dow Jones continuing up, Russell is up big today, almost actually up almost 1.5%. So stock market's continuing up. Dollar, you look over here, down 0.32%. So dollar continuing down. It is at the 50 moving average band. I actually think the dollar is going to bounce here, which, what does that do? I don't know. Right, Bitcoin hasn't really been correlated to the dollar recently, so what does that do? I don't freaking know. But the dollar, I do think it bounces here, and then kind of we'll see what happens when it comes back up to 105.60. But dollar's coming down. S&P, NASDAQ, Russell all going up. In Bitcoin right now, weird little 1 hour candle. I don't know what to make of that weird little 1 hour candle, but it did get a little bounce. So. For now, right, we are holding this upwards trajectory on the daily chart, which has yet to sort of not play out yet, which is kind of cool, right? Sometimes when you look at these and you see times from the past that played out similarly. But also from the other standpoint is I do think, right, it's going to take some patience to get through here. I even think like if we did go up and test 38K again, I don't think we break right through it. I think more than likely it's going to take a few hits, unless that if the ETF news comes out, I think we kind of blast through that. But if it doesn't, I think it's more likely, even if we do hit it, right, it's going to take a few tries to really get through there. I don't see us just going whack unless some narrative or something just randomly comes out right now, which that's more on the hopium side, right? The realist side is, right, probably just kind of, I don't know, kind of chop in here and do our thing. But the gangster rap, maybe do it. Bro, you guys love the gangster rap song. You hate on the gangster rap song, but I swear you love the gangster rap song. You know? I'll tell you right now. You know who's kind of pumped up right now? Man, am I getting a discount on SHIB? Oh my god, another discount. This is like the 500th discount of the bear market. I've gotten so many discounts. I'm literally going to be a thousandaire during this bull market. Oh my god, yes! Holy shit! Guys, buy SHIB! It's got a 12% pullback! Holy shit! Or I should say, holy SHIB! Mom, you wanna buy some SHIB? No, not shit! SHIB! Oh my god, she thinks I'm saying shit! No, why the hell would anyone want to buy shit? Why are you even thinking like that? SHIB! Oh, man. Yeah, SHIB with a 12% pullback, man. There you go. There you go. Holy SHIB. That's my favorite, man. Holy SHIB. SHIB is a forever dip. It kind of is. But, you know, that'll change. That'll change. That'll change. Yeah, but Jordan, why are you so late today, man? You are so late, my friend. Lewis! Lazarus. It's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Anyways, let's actually look at some of the top alts, because that might give us a clue on maybe when we can expect Bitcoin to get a bounce. Sometimes that actually kind of works. Like sometimes you look across the market and the altcoin that broke out of Wyckoff. So let's go check out Link. I think Link is a really good example of this. Let's go check out Link on like the daily chart. All right, so Link. What do we got here? So Link, obviously, big run up, right? We obviously broke out of the Wyckoff accumulation, right? And it freaking motorboated its way up to $17 from $4, right? 4x, boom, in like a month. Okay, now there's two levels, and I think that this is actually where it gets kind of interesting, in my opinion. Is right now it's at this first level, which is really a box. So let me draw a box. So it's like this range right here, and you can see the significance of this range, right? This was July 2021. This was March of 2022. Big support coming in here. We obviously got back above, and now we're retesting it. So this is the first box where if you're looking for Bitcoin to bounce where it currently is, this is where it would be, right? And I think Link being at this level is kind of indicative of that. Now, where it could get dicey and where you could maybe be even looking for a deeper pullback on certain things, obviously, if Bitcoin can't hold here and it breaks this higher low structure, right? And it gets a little bit deeper of a pullback. That's when you might look down and say, okay, typically a Wyckoff, you do retest the previous highs, right? Now that's all the way down at $10 for Link. So, hypothetically, right, that's another 30% down on Link. And I know that sounds like a lot, and I know that sounds like it would take a while. Sometimes, it's just like, remember last week when we saw all altcoins dump like 20-25% in one 15-minute candle? Sometimes that can happen pretty quick. So I think when we look around the market, you'll see a lot like this, like Chainlink, all the way up here. Does it come down to retest 10? Does it come down to retest $10? Or does it bounce here? Solana, right? We look at Sol, another one that's got a massive move. It broke out of this, but it never retested. So does Solana bounce from here, this big level, or does it have to come all the way back down and bounce from the breakout level? That's the question that we have right now. And I don't have a good answer for you, right? No one knows. No one knows. You have to come up with your bias and say, am I bullish on dips or am I bearish on dips, right? That's where you have to make a decision on. My bias is up for Bitcoin over the long term. So on these like best performers that have absolutely mooned, I know a lot of people want to get in on these on pullbacks. You got to come up with your bias. Is your bias you think Bitcoin's going to 20K? Because if you do, these altcoins are making new lows. Is your bias Bitcoin stays in the mid 30Ks or even low 30Ks? Then these altcoins probably drop 20 to 30%, right? So that's where you got to do what you think is going to happen, right? Let's see. Cryptodamus knows. It's a rectangle. It is a rectangle. We could draw a triangle too if you wanted to. Any news that came out today? Let's check the news. The news is always good. I hate the news, man. I hate the news. Let's refresh Cointelegraph. Ripple lawyer urges fact check of Gary Gensler's speech. Says SEC action seen as shady. You think? You think? You think? I don't know. Bitcoin bull market FOMO absent. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, bro. 2 days ago, this headline would have been, Bitcoin bull market FOMO is here as Bitcoin price nears 39K. Now it's, you get one red day. Bitcoin bull market FOMO absent as Bitcoin price nears 39K. You can't make this shit up, man. And then tomorrow, if Bitcoin gets a bounce, Bitcoin bull market FOMO is here. These freaking news headlines, man. What's this? Dodging guards with inner tubes? What is this? I give up. Expect some crypto companies to fail in the wake of Bitcoin's halving. Who comes up with these shits? It's a... Okay, I'm done with the news. I'm already disgusted. I'm already disgusted with this shit, man. This is why I don't like the news. Are we going sideways till the halving? Well, actually, we could talk about that, Fahid. Wouldn't that just be fun? We just go sideways for 6 months. I actually think that's actually not a impossible. I think that's actually a likely scenario. But let's talk about it, man. We will not go sideways. We are going up only. Max Payne is no pullbacks. We do not give the bears any entry. Sideways is lame. I know none of us like Vikings want that, right? We just want to play the horn and go nuts. The funny thing is, we haven't looked at this in a while. So the Bitcoin, 2 previous cycles. Let's just look at where we're at. Updated. We haven't looked at this in a few weeks. Where is Bitcoin compared to his last 2 cycles when you match the bottoms of all the cycles? Look where it is. Isn't this crazy? I find this crazy every time. Look where Bitcoin is, which is the regular candles, right? The red and green candles is the current Bitcoin price. Look at the fractal, right? The yellow fractal is the 2021 bull market, and the white fractal is the 2017 bull market. Look where Bitcoin is when you match up the lows of all the bulls. Isn't it crazy? We are exactly, you can't make this shit up. We are exactly where both of those daily candles were on this exact day of the last cycles. Both of them were at this exact point. Isn't that crazy? I find it fascinating, man. I really do find it fascinating. Now, does it tell us anything? Well, I think what we can take from this, right? And I think this is important to keep in mind, guys, because I think as we kind of go along here for the rest of the cycle is, half people are going to think we're going to go down, half the people are going to go up, right? That's the nature of the market. But when you look at the last 2 cycles, the 2021 one, right? We had the COVID crash, made us go lower. But my thinking is this. We already tested that 25K previous consolidation point, right? We already tested that. We actually tested it twice. If you look at the last 2 cycles, and, is it my favorite thing to say, well, if COVID didn't happen, we wouldn't have gone lower.
Just saw on X
Just
that
ignore
the
that part
back
for a
end of
second.
the spot ETF will be
From
cash
this point-
creates versus in kind. This is what us crypto people want. D.
From this point, right, for where we are, we're right here. We are right here. If you guys can't see it. If you guys can't see it, you're probably 60 years old. So, just going to put that out there. We're right here. Okay, from this point, we actually continued to see Bitcoin march upwards from this point, right? So even if this was the 2019 bull, from this exact day, we actually saw Bitcoin hit a low right now and actually get one more pump to the upside before the COVID crash. If this was the 2016 run, this was actually the bottom of that move, and we actually saw it continue to go up, right? So the way I'm looking at this is, and this is the exact reason why when you match up all the lows, I am not selling my spot Bitcoin. You can be a hero and try to predict that we're going to see another COVID crash. Go ahead. It's a black swan. If it happens, it happens, right? Be a hero. But my thing is this, and this is why I continue to say, to me, at this point in the cycle, it is more risky to be out of Bitcoin than to be in Bitcoin. People will disagree with that. That's my look, comparing the cycles, as the cycles have played out the same exact way every single time. And look where Bitcoin is compared to the last two when you match the bottoms. The exact same price. So why am I going to think anything different is going to happen? You know? That's my thinking. And my thinking is I think Bitcoin just continues to truck upwards as long as we don't see, you know, pigs falling from the sky or another pandemic or some shit, right? Obviously, that would cause it to dump, right? A genius could tell you that. But, you know, let's see. But this is where we're at. And you guys can see what happened in the last two cycles at this point. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Slow bleed up to the ETF halving. Yeah, that's what we've been saying, man. A slow bleed up that does not give the bears an entry. That's been my philosophy. That's what I think is going to happen. It's just a slow bleed higher. And that's what we've gotten so far. Looks like the pump is coming. Who knows if it pumps today, right? Who knows if it pumps today? Who knows if it doesn't pump for another month? Just no se como up. But Jordan, the macro is terrible. Ice Sniper, my favorite bear. Don't be coming at me with the macro. Okay? Historically, if we want to talk macro, I can talk macro all day. Historically speaking, what have we seen markets do during rate hike periods? The markets tend to go up and they actually crash when the rate cut happens. When you get the first rate cut, that's historically when markets go down. Historically, they go up until the rate cut, right? And I don't think people really get that. And that's why they're confused of why is the market going up when the rates are so high? Because if you look at the past cycles, they go up until you get a rate hike. Or sorry, until you get a rate cut. And then when you get the rate cut, that's when markets crash, because that's usually when something breaks and the Fed is forced to cut rates. Not when they're hiking rates, right? Historically. Chris O'Donnell said the market will dump before or on Black Friday. Let's do it, man. I'll take some Black Friday sales when it comes to crypto. Instead of me buying stupid shit like clothes and shit, I will gladly buy some Bitcoin on Black Friday. I will take all the money that everyone else is spending on clothes, and I will buy some more corn. And then, you know, in 2 years, I'll be able to buy, 3 times more clothes. Yeah. Marcel, can you look at Bitcoin 1 minute heat map? No. No. I can't, Marcel. I can't, man. I will not look at the heat map, because the heat map's going to say there's liquidations here, there's liquidations here. But you don't want that the 469-inch TV. No, I don't want the 469-inch TV. I don't want that shit. But shout out to you, Marcel. Shout out to you, man. I'm not a pro 15-minute chart trader, okay? And I'm not going to act like I am. Sprite Fan just saw on X that the back end of the spot ETF will be cash creates versus in-kind. This is what us crypto people want. The back end of the spot ETF will be cash. Yeah, I mean, how the ETF works is they're going to be buying it, and then whoever custodies it. So, like, say if people buy the BlackRock ETF, then that forces BlackRock to have to buy Bitcoin, right? So people buy BlackRock's ETF, and then BlackRock buys Bitcoin to back it with, right? So that's why an ETF is good long term. Is it going to be super bullish in the short term? No, I think people have the wrong idea. It's not going to be all of a sudden like all the ETFs get approved and you got Apple and Amazon buying Bitcoin. That's not how it's going to work. It's going to be a long term thing, Man. I might need coffee number 3 today. It's crazy. Literally crazy. I might need coffee number 3. Yo, Crunk, what's up, man? Travis, what's up, bro?
Can you look at Bitcoin 1-minute heat map location?
Drew said I'm forcing you to climb. You can force me to climb, man. I will go climbing with you, Drew. I will go climbing with you. I might be shaking, and I might be like this, you know, as I'm climbing with you, rock climbing. I've never been rock climbing. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have. But it wasn't like a serious one. I ain't doing no serious mountain or some shit. You think I'm crazy. I will go one of those kid ones where you go up like 10 feet in the air. And they strap you on. That'll be me. And the whole time I'll be saying, Daddy! Daddy, help me! Daddy! And that'll be the extent of the rock climbing for me, my friend. You know, and then the rock climbing will stop there. Being scared is the best part. Yeah, I'm good. I like being alive. Okay. What's another one? Kos. The Kostronauts. Have we got... Where's Kos? The Kostronauts. We know Kos hit the 4236 extension. Okay, so I always think this is funny, man. It's always crazy to me how the fib extensions like seem to work almost every time. It blows my mind every single time. But Kos finds its biggest pullback in here at the 4236 extension. Which is funny, right? Because it's you gotta think if Bitcoin's gonna get another run, this thing's breaking out. And my thought process is if it breaks the 4236 extension, this thing is gonna go absolutely bananas. Because at that point you're just kind of measuring and you're kind of like just guessing. But this is gonna be, I think, the toughest battle for Kos in here. Is fighting this 4236 extension. I'm hoping it breaks, because if it breaks, that means the rest of the market is cruising up too. But definitely the first level, well, not the first level, but the most important level on the chart here for Kos is this 4236 extension. And my guess would be that George would make a video right when Kos hit the 4236 extension. We haven't seen it yet, but that was my guess, because I think the world is pre-programmed and we know George is the altcoin top indicator. Okay, it's the fact. So we haven't seen the video yet. Maybe he'll make a video on the second of the M formation, like right, the right M formation. But you know, we haven't seen it yet. And I'm hoping and praying that we don't see it. I am George. We're all George. Guys, I know I said I haven't liked Kos. But man, look at the chart. You got to think this thing is bullish. You got to think this thing is really, really bullish. Look at that chart, man. I think I haven't bought any Kos yet. I think I'm going to do it today. I think I'm going to do it today, guys. Yes. Did I FOMO into Kos? Yes, I did. Kos is a proof of work blockchain. You know, it's funny. He keeps saying he doesn't like it, and then it goes up 20% every day. As soon as he says he likes it, it's over. It's over. It's over. We already know. By the way, guys, Bitcoin's getting that bounce. I took a long right in the pregame lobby of the stream. I announced it. I said, you know what? Chat is super bearish. I'm going long. And so far, worked out pretty nicely. It worked out pretty nicely here. The long is doing pretty good. You know, sometimes the sentiment in the chat tells you all you need to know, at least for a short-term move. We'll see where we'll see where Bitcoin ends up at the end of the day today. It would not shock me. It would not shock me at all if all of a sudden we saw Bitcoin back up towards 38K. You know, at the start of next week. I know we got the weekend coming up, so you know weekends are typically boring, but start of next week, it would not surprise me to see Bitcoin back up here. Sentiment uber euphoric again, right? Altcoins up 20%, right? Everyone's super euphoric, but no one bought the dip because everyone's calling for 23K, 25K, 28K, so no one bought the dip because they all want to buy a bigger dip. Notice how even the bears want to buy the dip. So, yeah, man. We'll see what happens. But so far, so good. And it never fails. It never fails, man. You bought Cospa at 1 cent? Hell yeah, bro!
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I hope you bought a lot of it at 1 cent. And not 1 cent of 1 cent. I'm proud of you, man. Do you know why we pumped? There's always a reason. There's always a reason. I'm a big believer in the charts. Right? Like, the news always happens when, like, it makes sense on the chart for news to come out. Right? And that's like, I wouldn't be surprised if news came out right here. Just because, like, you're basically at a level where you bounce multiple times, right at the previous resistance, right? You come into support, and this just makes perfect sense for sometimes the news to come out right here, right? Right on the second leg of the W formation, right? Right at the daily trend that's been holding. Sometimes it is what it is. Markets are in total collapse. What, are we looking at the same charts? Sometimes I really don't know if I'm getting trolled or what. Like, this is the daily chart I see. This is the weekly chart I see. I'm not seeing the total collapse. And even when I go to the altcoin market, yeah, they're down today. But even I go to the altcoin market, and this is total market cap. The total collapse, I think is somewhat. Thank you, Bath is in the 38K waiting. Bath, I hope you're long too, man. It was the most obvious long this morning. Everyone, all of Twitter, just screaming that we're going straight down. Hope you're long too, my man. I hope you're long too, my man. But we'll see. The thought is cost pumped because Binance or Coinbase has been buying. He's serious. Markets are in total free fall. You guys crack me up, man. We're going to be green tomorrow, and everyone's going to be, the markets are in a total melt up. Oh, my Lord. A total collapse. Lord almighty. Exactly, Grinnin. Exactly, Grinnin. Jim's not wrecked yet. Of course you're not wrecked yet, Jim. We are getting a melt up. I'm waiting for it, man. It's going to be so funny, man. It's going to be so funny tomorrow. I love the sentiment shift every day. It cracks me up. Sometimes I just grab some popcorn and I go, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Everyone changing their Discord name based on where they think Bitcoin's going to go. Here it's we're back to the 28K waiting room. 28K waiting room. Up here it's the 40K waiting room. 28K waiting room, 40K waiting room. Just back and forth. Like it's the best comedy, man. It's the best comedy. And then tomorrow, right, if we end up back up here, it's going to be the 40K waiting room again. My thing is, who the frick knows, man? But, like, you're trying to outsmart the market. You're going to, in my opinion, you're going to end up buying higher. At least when it comes to Bitcoin. You're going to end up buying higher. 48K, then boom, send it to 20K. Yeah, Lazarus, you should change your name, man. You should. You should change your name. Crypto diamond hands. Yeah, man. Oh, I gotta take a massive piss. I have to take a massive piss right now, guys. I'm just kind of ranting today. I don't know. Other than that, it's not really that crazy of a day today. There's nothing really going on. Near's kind of the leader of the day. L1 that we got in down here to near, just kind of continuing up 7% today. Doge actually getting a nice little move up, 4% on Doge. So Doge, a little bit of a lagger, but that one's catching up a little bit. which is really good. SHIB, it did get a little move, and now it retraced basically the whole move today. Other than that, most things down 2, 3, 4%, which is basically flat when it comes to the crypto market. That's, I mean, really the only moves that really matter during these times are moves that, in my opinion, that are double digits, right? Double digit pumps, double digit dumps. 10% swings are normal day to day in the market when it gets super volatile, right? So you'll get me up when you give me a double digit day. Double digit dump, double digit pump. Other than that, it's normal day-to-day fluctuations. Nothing crazy really going on, man. AVAX, yeah, AVAX was up like 21% yesterday. It was funny, man. George longed AVAX at the highest on his stream yesterday, and just it got insta-wrecked. 75%, just insta, like in literally 10 minutes. George went long on AVAX right at the weekly resistance. You love to see it, man. This whole thing where like, guys, I'm going degen. All right, I think I'm gonna long AVAX. I think I'm gonna long AVAX right at weekly resistance. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, man. It's down 75% in literally 10 minutes. That's gonna last the whole. I don't even think it's gonna last a week. I don't even think it's gonna last a week, man. And this is what I tell you guys, like, when the market's green, anyone can trade, but when it starts getting choppy, all those people it'll go to zero. It'll go to zero. You don't need to use leverage in altcoins. Do it for fun, right? But the altcoins are already on leverage. Altcoins are basically Bitcoin with leverage. You don't need to use leverage on the altcoins. Bitcoin, you can get away with it a little bit, doesn't move as fast. But the altcoins, you can get crashed in literally 5 seconds. He said he lost 30K in one day. My opinion is this: he's doing this because he's trying to make it all back. He's trying to make it all back, bro. That's the worst thing you can do when you're trading is lose and then try to make it all back. You're already lost when you do that. You already lost. You already lost. There's no, you're already in that mindset where you're just going to get in a trade just to get in a trade, and you're already lost, man. George is pissing in a bottle we can't see, though. Yeah, man. I am pissing in a bottle. BGC is the best thing in my portfolio. Well, it depends, right? And I'm not going to knock anyone for holding all altcoins. I get why you do that. But everyone's got a different goal. My goal is I don't want to be stressed out 24/7 and be holding 100% altcoins. I would just be stressed. Like if my whole portfolio was all altcoins, I'd just be stressed out 24/7. You know, and I don't want to be like that. Holding Bitcoin gives you a little bit more ease of mind because it's not as volatile as the altcoins, right? So for me, right, it depends on your situation. I like holding a good amount of Bitcoin because it keeps your portfolio a little bit less, flipping up and down every day, right? But if you were a true degen and you don't give a flying shit, do you, man? I ain't gonna hate you for it because you'll do better in the bull market holding all altcoins. It's a fact. You'll do better. But the question is, can you stomach the crazy volatile times? That's obviously where it gets more difficult when you're holding all altcoins because you'll see your altcoins dump 50% in a bull market. Can you stomach that? Most people can't. And that's the difference, I think it's hilarious though. I actually like George doing that. I think it's funny, man. I've watched the last few nights. I thought it was really funny. Anyways, Bitcoin's trying to come up again. Once again, I am long as the sentiment went to shit this morning for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. It's always on the second drawdown in the W formation where everyone just gets super bearish, man. It's always like that. I don't know why this pattern always works. Of like everyone's always super bullish on the second on the right part of the M formation, and everyone's always super bearish on the right part of the W formation. I don't know how the market makers do it every time, but they always end up doing it. So we'll see if this has enough juice up to get you back to 38K. My guess is, if this is going to go significantly lower, my guess is we take out these highs. My guess is, you see how my guess is we take out this high and we take out this high, right? So my guess is if we're really going to go lower, we'll see something like this, right? We'll see it come up, take out these highs, right? Hit the stops, and then try to come back down, right? That's my guess. Is if we're going to go lower, we take out the highs. My thinking is if we just dump straight down from here, I actually think that would be even. I would be more bullish actually if we just dumped more from here. But if we did something like this, we got back above, we came back below, that wouldn't look very good. And I would actually probably take a little bit of profits on altcoins if we saw Bitcoin pump above here and dump back below. I would probably cut some of the alts that I have. But for now, this would just be, I don't know. I think would make a little bit more sense if Bitcoin's super bearish, you know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it. I've just been kind of hanging out during the day, so I hope you guys just listen to me ramble today. Guys, don't get so emotional day by day, man. It's crazy. I know some of you guys troll when you do it. Like, some of you guys just do it for trolling and for fun. But man, like, just some como sa, okay? Just do some como sa. It's all gonna be good, at least for now, right? And if something really changes, I'll let you know. But nothing. We're just in a range at the moment, man. We're in a range between 35.6 and 38K. I think when you play this like a range, you'd be bullish at 35.6, and you'd be bearish when it comes up to 38K if you're in trades. If you're just holding, there really isn't anything to be flipping out about right now. I mean, you're really just flipping out to flip out, right? Your altcoins are going to go up 10% one day, down 10% the next, up 10%, down 10%. Get used to it. It's soon that 10% will turn into up 20%, down 30, up 40, down 20. If you don't believe me, just zoom in on the last bull. You'll see. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace. Have a great day, guys. What the frick was that? Is that a mouse? That was a freaking mouse. Anyways, I'm long. I'm looking for 38K again. Let's do this. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the member stream. All right. We'll be live probably around 12 o'clock for the member stream tomorrow. Maybe a little earlier. We'll do a little bit longer member stream. We'll see. But I'll be live tomorrow for the member stream. Catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be in the Discord and whatnot if we get some type of move. Other than that, enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your Friday. Do what you got to do. Remember, time a ticking. Time is a ticking. Tick-tock. Next block. Time is a ticking, my friends. Peace.
Scared money don't make no
And remember,
scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, I want it in the worst way. And fuck what the church say, they hating on the wordplay. They'd rather see me serve plates, I'm in a fucking rat race. Everybody a criminal, ain't no telling what their bad way. I'm stuck in my bad ways, rhymes pay, I'm here every day, feel like my birthday, not just once a year. I'm trying to win, fuck a loss, so I use everything I was taught. You got luck on your side, I got the man who carried the cross in the eye of the tiger. Not in hell but on fire, the game sold, I got buyers. Money talk, don't get tired, I'm like a nigga with no legs, I can't stand for the losing. I came to win in this bitch. Fuck I look like, homie. Never scared, I'm ready where the money at. If you hating on my money, Jack, kiss me where they never sunny yet. I can't let you beat me easy. My nigga, that's no good. I'm going hard in the paint. Put that shit on my hood. It's Tiger, man. Give me first place. Second, that won't do for me. I came to win. Fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared